Target Field in Minneapolis. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's Miami taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game one has outsized importance in a three-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game one of a series. Well, in a three-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Johan Santana. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. And a swing and a miss. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner snagged it first. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Dustin Pedroia, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just starting out here at Target Field. Two down. Two down, base is empty. Next to hit, David Wright. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, right field. Oliva on his way over, and that'll do it. The Twins coming up, no score. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Getting the nod on the mound, Tom Glavine. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer.
The catcher, number 7, Joe.
Four-seam fastball, high inside.
Yeah.
Changeup. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Nope, ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Got it. Here. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Byron Buxton at the plate now. That's ball one.
High inside.
Yeah!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Cutter. High inside.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Jeffers in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Low inside.
Curveball drops in there.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Stays alive.
Changeup. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The relay, and he's into second with a double. And man, just shy of a homer on that one.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Ryan Dozier, the next to hit.
Low inside.
And a foul ball.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
This one in the air, right field. And it's foul.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
And it's second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The crowd here has been fired up even before the first pitch for this series, and they'll go crazy right here if they can take an early first inning lead.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go.
Slider. Low inside.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it bangs off the wall. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, to strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing in the bat.
Next to hit, Torrey Hunter. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. And the Twins plate 1 on the double. It's now 1-0. Game 1 of this wild card series. Here's Pete Alonso. Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on, 2013 ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz Grand Slam.
For me, Boog, the game I remember is us calling the 2014 AL wildcard game. The Kansas City Royals hosting the Oakland A's. The Royals come from behind to win in extra innings and move on to the division series. They had such a great run that it ended up in the World Series, losing to the San Francisco Giants.
Here's a 1-2. Ripped to short. Slings to first and quickly one away in the second. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. And a foul ball. Yo, one.
That's a ball. Outside.
Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire.
Ball.
He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
Swing and a ground
That's a foul
ball,
ball.
and it goes just foul. Good eye
No,
in that
that missed.
spot.
That's a ball.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 3-2
Nope,
is
that's ball
off the
4.
outside
Runner take
edge,
your
and
base.
that is ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Andrew Jones getting ready to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. No question about this one. It's out of here. That one felt good, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. This one in the air. Mauer under it. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Hunter settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Twins, Justin Morneau.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
Cutter. High outside.
0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Here's Royce
Four-seam
Lewis.
fastball. High inside.
Here at work.
Changeup. Low middle.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Low inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Slider. Middle inside.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Curveball. Low inside.
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So up next, Brooks Lee.
No, that's down. Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Changeup. Low middle.
Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Jones under it. That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We played 2 full. The Dudes out front here, 2-1. Game 1 of this wild card series. The batter now will be Will Smith. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So the batting order turns over. Back in Minnesota, and now for the Twins, Tony Oliva.
Middle outside.
Ball.
Oliva, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting
Four-seam
9th in
fastball.
today's lineup.
High
The
inside.
former Rookie of the Year.
Curveball. Low middle.
That's a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
That clips a corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Strode it out looking. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup.
Three. Ow. Ow. You're out.
Seam fastball.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Brian Dozier will hit next. And that one clips the corner.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close.
Low outside.
Man at second. On the ground.
Foul ball.
Down the line, and it's foul.
Low outside.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Hunter in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Middle inside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Justin Morneau, the next Twin up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Curveball. Low middle.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds.
Four-seam
Tying
fastball.
run in scoring position here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Way out front for strike 2.
Low outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Middle outside.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Curveball.
2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to the left. And that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
4. Take your base. 3. 3. You're out. Out. 3.
One down, runner at third. David Wright now at the plate. 1 for 2. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. One away with a runner at third here in Game 1 of the Wild Card Series. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2.
That's the ball. That's inside.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Johan Santana won't go any further tonight. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. New arm out of the bullpen, Bailey Ober.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Now at the plate, Pete Alonso. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's 0 for 1. That's a strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In the air, center field. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Dudes on top here, 3-1. You're watching the American League Wild Card Series. Bottom of the 6th, and now the Twins catcher, Joe.
That's ball 4. You're out.
Now pitching. Directing. Jack.
One out, runner at second. Brooks leads the next Twin up to hit.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
The Twins with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the late stages of Game 1. On the ground to first, Alonso steps on the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. And now it's going to be Tony Oliva. Grounds 1 to short. Toss to Alonso, and that is the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. Game 1 of this wild card series. We go to the 8th. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So digging in, Dustin Pedroia. 1 for 3. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Dozier. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting for Miami, the third baseman, number 5.
David Wright digs in now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Now batting for Miami, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw is high and over his head.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. That one almost got him.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
And fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of the wild card series. High fly ball, right field. Oliva coming on. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy...
Back in target field, bottom of the 8th. Righty reliever out of the pen, Lucas Erceg. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. 3 for 3, doubled twice and single. Swing and he popped it up. 2 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Dozier at the plate now, and that's strike 1. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Jones moving under this one. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're on to the 9th in game 1. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back in Minnesota. All set to start the 9th in this one. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Andrew Jones. He's already homered in this game. This one popped up. Dozier makes the grab on the run. Here's Mike Trout. That one missed. Fouled off. He was late. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Bottom 9, and they've got a chance at a walk-off. The pitcher on here, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Low outside.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying out of here. And that ends the game. Wow.
In the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.